can I ride you? Come here. See, these things are so hard to get on top of. You never want to let you ride them.
What the fuck?
Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be sort of giving a tour of the SMP. I am by myself today, unfortunately, but I thought it would be right to tour the SMP with you guys by myself, because, I mean, it is my SMP after all. So this will be where you'll spawn in. You'll spawn in at 00, which is exactly right here, to which we have a compass to at our base. You'll see here there's a player map. We're over there. Spawn is somewhere. My friends have built a sign, welcome, come build a base on a lovely server, whatever. I don't know what's in there, but we do have a really long path following from spawn. It is still sort of in production. I mean, the spawn point area is still sort of in production, so there's nothing like completely done with spawn. What we do have is a pathway with a bridge, and this pathway is quite far already, so we have advanced the path long enough, I guess. Doesn't go as far as we need it to, like it doesn't go to our base, but goes quite far. Bear with me, I want to try and avoid these mobs so I can hurry up this tour. Okay, let's try and find our way there. Remember, as I said in previous videos, you can join this server through the Discord, which is a link in my bio. So if you do want to join, of course you can. Anyone's able to join. It is Java only, which means obviously only if you're a PC player. You can join on a laptop, PC, any sort of desktop you have. You'll be able to join. So as long as you have one of them, you'll be fine. Okay, we should be nearing to the bridge, I believe. Can't remember exactly how far this bridge goes, but it's a bridge pathway. And it is a very long pathway, so do bear with. Okay, let's try to get there a little quicker. There we go. I think you can already see like the format of the bridge, the layout. I'll hop this way so I can avoid the skeleton as fast as possible. Okay, so yeah, this is where the bridge is located. This is what we currently have. We currently have this bridge, which will connect to this island, to which if you follow long enough, you will eventually end up at our base. So the bridge looks like from underneath. Very good build. I didn't actually build this bridge. It was my friends. I only built the path that connected spawn to the bridge. So yeah, very long pathway. Very long way to get to our base, but yeah. Okay, so I have died, so I could respawn at my base, but here's my base. Got a bunch of these end flags from the end. Got Talking Ben, my dog, copper armor, gold armor, trying to collect all the armors in the game. Obviously I managed to get full chainmail. Out here we have a nice little balcony with some chairs. Don't think that's playing anything at the moment. Got a bunch of shulker boxes, some spare trial keys. Yeah, we got a bunch of food in there as well. This is all the end blocks we farmed. There's the compass that goes to spawn. There's a bunch of spare materials in there. I am usually the grinder on the server, so I basically do have no life. Got another little balcony out here. This is all that I've farmed myself. So obviously we've got a chest full of materials, mainly for mega projects I've been working on, sort of thing. You can see outside some of the builds, because I do the majority of building on the server. So yeah, we need to terracotta, wool, to which my friends has sheep. Obviously you'll see the sheep and you'll be like, that's not a lot of sheep, but I play a lot and I farm sheep very regularly. That's all the birch we have, dark oak, spruce, oak, pale oak, which I really needed to get for my build, so I got a whole bunch of pale oak. Also have some smooth quartz, dripstone, light blue terracotta, and cherry oak, which we don't have much of yet because we haven't explored cherry biome far enough. But you come down to my bottom floor. Obviously not much going on here. Chest full of some random crap. Anyway, we have a little map there. Shelvis Presley, the armadillo. Cute little guy. We have Wing Diesel, my parrot. These are just filled with random junk that I can't really be bothered to sort through. I mean, that's got 32 diamonds in, but I do have a secret loot chest hidden elsewhere. That was all the copper I've managed to mine. Here we got Milk Jagger. You know the singer Mick Jagger. We got Pork Floyd, which anyway, outside obviously we got some jack-o'-lanterns up for display because it is Halloween month. We have some snow golems up there for defense. We also have one up there. I tried to like just cram them in so we could get some sort of defense. Over here we have a cherry tree that my friend put down. We also have a beacon, pink beacon, very nice. A little farm out here, don't really use it much. Over here though we do have a little hut, which you will see in the thumbnail of the video. What's in here? A bunch of other random crap. This was originally my house until I upgraded my house. But this is so big and a big build because it was the first server pet, which was my pet frog, Saxton Hale. So I built him his own little room, since he's the first server pet. Obviously, we come down here. I think you would have been able to guess what this is. This is the XP farm. It'll take us a minute to get up there. I also got to be risky when I jump off because my friends seem to always kill themselves. Yeah, we do have the XP farm here. My friend has glitched out because he's put arrows up here and I don't know how to get rid of them. So if you do know how to get rid of them, please tell me in the comments. That would be extremely helpful. Okay, let's try and get this right. Okay, so right here did used to be a cow farm until I eliminated them all so I could get this stack. Over here we do have another build, once again made by me. Sort of decorated to be sort of a chemist type build. Up here we do have two librarian villagers. He's got Riptide, he's got Knockback. Very nice sort of area up here. Obviously, like I said, downstairs is for brewery. We use these pots that we managed to get. Materials for if we wanted to use pottery sherds and stuff like that. Over here we do have a Statue of Liberty that I built, which was one of the hardest builds I have done. But inside I did build a little Easter egg, which some of you may understand, some of you may not. But it is from a TF2 short movie which is called Expiration Date. I'll play the clip for you now.
This is a bucket.
Dear God.
There's more.
No.
And inside I do have the reference, this is a bucket. Dear God, no. There's more. So I thought I'd put that joke inside just as some funny Easter egg for anyone that wanted to dig inside the Statue of Liberty. Over here, coming back around, we do have a little campfire sort of area. This is where we did have an anvil until it got overused. Grindstone, cartography table, just random stuff that we might use. Another little pot. We got bees over here because we did obviously get some beehives. These are some sheep I've got, which you will see more of in the next episode because I'm trying to build a casino. Hence the large amount of red and black wool that I have. Nice little bridge sort of area. We also have one there. We had a bunch of bamboo rafts, but they've all been taken and stolen. So this is my friend's house, Ape Man, who you have seen in various previous videos. So he's not really got a lot going on. Since he has moved out, obviously, as you've seen in that YouTube short I did, where he built a castle. That was his previous build. Down here, there did used to be a bunch of water, but obviously we've not got sponges yet. So what I did was I had to place blocks where the water was and then remove the blocks straight away, which does seem like a very long process, to which it was. It took me a lot of hours to complete. However, obviously I wanted to do it so that we could keep it like it was before, sort of like its own cave. So yeah, no sponges used, just place blocks and then remove blocks. So yeah, that's what this looks like. not much going on. This is the villager trading hall. We did have a mending villager that has unfortunately died, which is very annoying, but we have another villager. What we got here? Sweeping edge and protection. We got our enchanting table area. Then still we've run out of lapis, I believe. We got an expert here. A toolsmith. We did have another one with flexion table. I don't know what one that is. Tell me in the comments, I don't know. This is Dave, our number 1 iron column who we keep healing so we don't have him die. This was a nice nether portal that I decorated to try and make it look cool. We don't have anything built in the nether yet. We were going to try to do a giant ice bridge to the old fortress, so we could get there quickly. This is obviously the lodestone to our base, which originally there was compasses with at spawn, but we have run out of them. This was Goober's old house, who you also have seen in various videos. A little watchtower that we built. Also not much going on, except we do have a lightning rod so we can get the achievement, because we are also trying to get achievements as fast as possible as well. So we do have that. The path does continue to where my happy ghast is. And his name, a play on the guy who sings Never Gonna Give You Up. We got... Get your ass down here. Get your ass down here, let me ride this thing. Oh, my friend's Axolotl. Why can't I ride you? Come here. See, these things are so hard to get on top of. You never want to let you ride them. There we go. Rick Ghastly. Instead of Rick Astley, Rick Ghastly. And then up here, we do have a horse. Not yet named, but we have a horse. It sounded like a person spoke for a minute. That was weird. We also have a camel, who I decided, why not name him the longest TF2 weapon name in the game. So I named him Pretty Boy's Pocket Pistol. I mean, it kind of fits him because he has his dash. He's quite a fast thing to ride. Obviously, we have another snow golem defense here. We have a ghast. I attempted to build like a happy ghast docking station sort of build, so you can like obviously go around, park them up and side. You can get up here to get on top of them, sort of like that. So yeah, there's that. So I'm going to be taking damage, but I don't really care. This is Goober's new house. I don't know what he's done with the inside. It's very weird. Down here, he's attempted to build sort of like a attraction ride. Not yet fully decked out, but his attempt is to decorate it and make it look like you're riding through a cave, which I think is a really cool idea. Up here, and not much going on as well, just a sort of storage station. Here's his bed. It's got a little balcony out here. Another little room. Then a nice top area. Nothing yet up here because, I mean, what do you put up here? There's not really room for anything. Let me eat quickly. I'm also going to go to sleep quickly so I can cut to the next part of the tour. So this build is Ape Man's storage, which is still located over here. Another lightning rod on top. This is his own storage build. We do have the water elevators. Bear with, let's get through this. Here we go, chest room, keep out. This is where his storage is. I warned you, go ahead. Here he has his clankers, little copper golems. Little clankers doing their works.
Well, my collar's blue and my neck is red.
Sorting through the chests, storing a bunch of shit. Very nice sort of build down here. Although let's go up and continue the tour. So continue the tour, we're going to go into the desert part, because there is a bit over there, and then to cut off the video we'll go to, oh, we do have a nice target practice thing as well, which I forgot to point out, because we don't really use it. But yeah, we'll cut to, we'll end the video with Ape Man's castle. So obviously, you probably did see earlier in the video and you're like, what the hell is that? Giant chicken. The chicken I built, because I think I want to build a little house for each and every one of my pets. So this obviously does have my chicken pet. not a chicken farm, although that was a good idea that Goober suggested I make it. So we do have Cluck Norris up here with his own little decked out room. He'd probably appreciate some windows, but the budget doesn't really extend to that at the moment. Anyway, continuing, we do have the PvP arena, which Ape Man and Goober built themselves, which is this building over here. You are seeing a massive thing on the left, which we will get to. Viewer's booth, which there is an opposite one on the other side. You have a prize, so whoever wins PvP does get the prize. You have a red and a blue side. You see the display on the wall as well. There's the opposite viewing balcony, and obviously you've got blue and you've got red. Very cool little arena they've got going on. Continuing though, we go down here, and you have seen this massive build, which I did do myself, which is why I grinded all the materials. You might recognize it. If you don't, I'm attempting to recreate the entire map of Team Fortress 2 2-4, which is one of my favorite PvP arenas to date. There's no tutorial online, there's no build tutorial, so I have completely done this from scratch, panning completely just between Team Fortress and Minecraft. So like I had the game open in a separate tab and just panning back and forth between the two. So we'll go on the tour so you can see how game accurate it is. So obviously here you have the roof, like the little underpass you go in with the holes in. Try to go as accurate as possible. You do have the train that I'll be building eventually. This is the walkway down the middle. You do have the roof part you can jump through. You've got this sort of inside part. I didn't know what to do for the cages. I just tried to do my best, I guess. Up here you obviously would have your resupply room, which isn't yet decked out. We do have the floor for it though. That's the hole in the roof. That's game accurate as well. That would be the pathway down to the intel room, which we will go through this way since I had to build the barn outside for it. And there is various other buildings in this thing that I have to build. That's why I kind of paused the project, because it does take a minute to do. My largest mega project yet. So here we have the other resupply room. This one is decked out. I just had no idea for the doors. If you have a recommendation for the shutter doors, drop one down below, because I could benefit from that. We do have the roof that's sort of like, I didn't know what to do. It's like a cave that's being held up by some roof supports, to which I use dark oak fences and dripstone block. Here obviously we have the an interrogation room sort of thing, which is in the game, but you can't go into it. So I did have to build a bunch of secret rooms, which was the worst part, since you can't even go into them. We have the intel room here. This is where the intel would be sat. You have the little hazard line, you have the bump in the corner, you have the little computer sort of thing. You have a picture on the wall, which there is in the thing, but I had no idea what to put up there. You have another meeting room, another one up there. Then you have this massive room full of computers, which took the longest to build out this whole thing, and was a big pain. I didn't know what to do for the big screen that has a bunch of flickering lights on a map, so I kind of just did that, blinking hazard lights and blinking yellow lights or whatever. Continuing though, the last part, we do have the stairs that go all the way from the intel room back up to this area. This is the rooftop where you would fight people from. That's the barracks. That's the other side. There's the hole in the roof's accurate again. This would connect to the other resupply room. You can see the longest part in this whole build was covering it all up with sand to make it look like it's naturally fitting in, which is going to take a long while. I also had to put a bunch of scaffold up the side so I could actually climb up and get these things, which I tried to make as accurate as possible. I am going to have to go in here to show the subway systems we're working with, trying to build it as game accurate as possible. So let's continue. So this would be the tunnels you run through to get to the enemy's underground system. So this would be the red side, hence the red writing. Yeah, this is the area you would end up in. I'm gonna dig myself out here though, because obviously it doesn't yet have a way to get out. So the last part of the build would be Ape Man's castle. So we're gonna get over there as fast as we can. Obviously you can see all the islands are cleared out, which I have been doing the last few days so I can make room for the casino I'm gonna build. It is going to be a working casino, so if you want to see how to build yourself one of them, do make sure to check out the next episode of the SMP, where I will be building a working slot machine, decorations you can sort of put in a casino. So there won't be a roulette table, though there will be one, but it won't be like working, if you know what I mean. So you can see the outskirts of Ape Man's castle there. You will see something on the left, but we're not going to go over there as there's nothing really special about it. Although we will ride over there for a little bit so you can kind of see what it's like. Bum bum bum. You can see there's a wall. This is around the village, so we can do ourselves some raids. There is a cool tower Ape Man did build in the middle. Nothing special in it, just a tower. Netherrack on the outside to sort of burn. The big ones, they did put boats in between the doors, so you know, any running ones outside would get stuck. That's what the raid area looks like. Obviously Ape Man's got his own beacon over here. He's got his purple flag since purple is his favourite colour, and it's his player character colour. So this was a giant hill, which we did have to dig out and use a full powered beacon so that we could dig out the entire thing with haste too. These will be full of materials since we, like I said, dug out a entire area. So these are just filled with a bunch of crap. So obviously he's built these really cool arches, which is his most impressive build yet. He has filled it to the brim with iron golems. You've got these little windows that you can look through on the inside. This cool door. These aren't really decked out either. They just have ladders so you can go up to the sides. He did, obviously, like I said, build a bunch of iron golems. I don't know what this is. Maybe a sorting system. Maybe an automatic sorting system type thing. He's also got a bunch of stuff filled up here. He has fully moved over here. This is a sort of center build, which I had to fix myself because it was actually off center to the entrance. It was over one block, so I moved everything in this building one block over, including the flag, including the beacon. So yeah, you can't actually get up there, so I don't know how he's going to make himself get up there. Maybe through a bridge that connects buildings, which would be really awesome to see. He's got the cool flag up there. Obviously you can get through to the other side where he does have his beacon, which I hope he will eventually decorate. I believe this is going to be just some sort of house. This copper guy's frozen. No. Yeah, the coolest part about these guys is you can pose them, which I find really awesome. So we'll get him doing a star jump. Up here he has a bunch of parrots that he has recently tamed, because I collected them in a boat for him, since he's been trying to collect every parrot and make it his pet. So I tried to collect literally every parrot. I believe we're only missing one colour. Yeah, we're only missing one colour. We'll go find Goober and we'll both outro the video for you guys. But yeah, like I said, this is completely joinable through our Discord server, through my YouTube channel. Obviously you can build a base of your own. You do have the unique rule with player heads, obviously, which you should have seen through the YouTube short. If not, do go check that YouTube short out. Obviously it explains the rule with player heads and stuff like that. So yeah, if you are interested in how that mechanic works in our server, do make sure to check that video out. Do we have any boats? We don't have any boats. That's awesome. I guess we're gonna have to swim over there. Gotta try and find Goober now. No idea where Goober's gonna be. If I was Goober, where would I be? Whoever's put these torches up, I thank you very much. Although they don't keep going, which is very weird. There's like 4 torches. Maybe trying to summon Herobrine. Do you have any recommendations for the server as well? Like any unique mechanics we should add, anything we should change, any mods maybe, any server texture packs we should add? Do make sure to let me know down below, as obviously I am interested to change to adapt to the community and people that are interested in making the server better for us. We're currently at 11 members, hoping to build a stronger community for ourselves, and etc. So yeah, I have been very excited about building this server and making it better. Let's try to do this outro. Hold on. There we go. He's looking up at the camera. He knows. He knows. He knows. Yeah, like I said, guys, if you did enjoy this video, do make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like video, turn on notifications for any future uploads. Like I said, gonna be uploading episode 2 very soon. Make sure you do check it out, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.